Well. It is more time for more Banner Saga 3. Yeah. Luckily got some free time on my hand and figured, why not stream a little bit. Yeah, so last time around we made a bit of progress, not a lot, honestly. But, well, things are getting pretty tough. So, we're still, Abarang still has to hold out, while Iva and the gang is currently making their way through the empire of the dredge, or what remains of it, to, get to a mysterious tower and save the world, maybe, hopefully, potentially, who knows. Honestly, we're mostly having trouble with this little dickhead back there being a nuisance, and the game kind of, not holding together all that well, but hopefully we'll get through that. I mean, I've at least got some liquid courage today, so if that's not going to improve my tactics, I don't know what will. Hmm. Yeah. Yada yada. It's like the twist going to be he's possessed by everyone in order, um, to intentionally, he's like possessed by, well, someone in order to intentionally get us into trouble. I wonder if that's the idea there. Let's see, what else can we do? Sure, I guess armor regen seems nice. I don't know if really 2 points for 1 turn or 1 point for 2 turns, if that's really that much better. But think, well, I don't know. Who should we take? Juno, of course. I went ditch. But maybe make it so... Yeah, I know he's required, but maybe we can change the like order a little bit to make stuff up. Maybe Spa. I mean, the whole give people more damage against stronger enemies is pretty nice. And with Castaway, he can like get lots of buddies in there, so that's nice. Early's got a bit of range, which is good. Alfred can do her healing, which is potentially very useful. Ivan's got his cool lightning attack, but the problem is we're like very bad, or I am very bad at making sure enemies are positioned in such a way, so I think... I don't know, man. Oh. Ah. Shit. Forgot about the castaway being a dredge. I wonder if the game will explode him too. If he does his thing, the apostate does his thing. Okay, we can't reposition advantage, but we can, make sure. Then hmm, okay. I mean, again, not much I can do against that. I guess if I could try making him move like at the very start. Okay. This is good. Uh, mm-hmm. Okay, this is less good now. 16, 12. Hmm. Yeah. That's... Well, I guess that wasn't the worst thing to ever happen, though. Mm-hmm. Okay. He's taking some damage. This is good. Oh, I wonder... Okay, did that also get rid of his Overwatch? It didn't, but still, it's a nice start. Okay. Right, but... well, that wasn't great. But we can do a little bit of zapping. Hmm. How can I alternatively push him through someone? Not really. Can't... Ah, shit. I was sort of hoping by moving in very close to him I could maybe avoid his attack, but it didn't work like that. Bye. Hmm. Do we wanna push someone back in initiative? It's that bad. Or do we want to encourage someone? Well, mm, okay, right. I know. Ouch. This isn't great. But this way we can at least make sure to spread the disease. Because now all 3 of them are taking 1 damage per turn. Youch! Well... Yow! Okay, now. I guess in a way it was actually kinda helpful. Okay. Hmm. Ah. Okay, I didn't... I don't know, I think it's kinda annoying you can't see what range a unit has with that. Do we want someone else to go first? Not really. Okay, then it's that dude, then it's that dude. Then it's... so, these 2 guys. Hmm. At you. Oh, maybe I just do this. That also works. Okay. Hmm. Thing is, that's going to... like, I need to stay alive for a turn, and that's not happening right now. Like, I need to stay alive for a turn for that to work, and that ain't. That's not a thing. Okay, that's cool. Not much I can do, really. Rip? No, not quite. Actually. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, yeah, right, I didn't buff him. Let's see. Maybe. I don't know. Ouch. Do I wanna knock somebody back in initiative? Not really, honestly. I mean, getting rid of these guys is nice. Would be very welcome, but... Okay, now it would be fun to have, like, if I had waited with my... with the lightning attack before. Because now we could have gotten, like, a nice one here, but it's okay. Yes, yes, let's see. I'm not sure though. Like this if they're like weird grab attack, if that costs like okay. Apparently not. That's good. Uh oh, can't go. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Not quite. Ah! That wasn't really what I had in mind there. Whoops. Forgot how that worked. Sure, let's knock him down a little bit. F. I mean, I'm like not very worried about hurting Juno because I kind of want her to be dead or to try again. Like so, that seems like a much better weird random draw. Okay. Okay. Heh. Made him waste his turn. I'm happy about that. No. Yeah. Another one of those. Mm-hmm. That's fine. Oh. Hello. Okay, no. Ah. Huh. For some weird reason I thought, Juno was the one. But, hey. That's okay. Okay. Ah, shit, reinforcements are coming. Wasted too much time here. Okay, can I call in reinforcements for us? I wonder. Or is that just... Okay, good. I mean, not great, but you know, I'm not totally dead, so I'll... Nah! Ah, wrong button. Oh, bye. Oh, bye, this is bad. Okay. Uh-huh. I don't know, this is not... No bueno. Okay, I guess. I don't think any of this bodes well. Okay. Yeah, rip. Uh... Uh... Ah, fuck. Okay. And I wasted all my... Uh... F. Bye. What happens? Everyone's injured, I know. But we got ourselves some renown. Okay. Uh-huh. You can't afford to keep getting into battle like this, and you all know it. Can't believe we almost died because of faint ditch, Spar says. Juno stands by Avent, who both seem fine and are trying to ease the Raven's wounds. Robbed wretch corpses lie around you in piles. Okay, well, I guess it just slowed us down and obviously injured everyone. It isn't great, but you know, we've got a bit of experience. I don't know. Across colossal cliffs you spy countless pockets carved into the stone. Those are its sculptor's homes, Alfred points out. Massive web of stairs and chambers must have been a beehive of activity before the dread fled from the darkness. Don't move, Alfred says, pressing him back to the stone. The ravens do the same. Beyond the monolith floats an immense creature, all tentacles and eyes, swimming in the air. What in the depths is that? You whisper. Victim, Alfred says accusingly, aimed at the Valka. You've heard of enormous monsters crawling from deep within the earth, but this one has been twisted horrifically by the darkness. Ravens worry that light would draw its attention even from this distance. Hide within a dredge dwelling until it passes. I mean, I don't know. The thing meanders to and fro, sometimes bumping and sliding into walls. After long observation, you believe that its many eyes have been made useless. The caravan then leaves with haste, and you feel a twinge of pity for the mangled thing. Oh boy. Not a lot of time left. I wonder what happens when we run out. If it's just like game over, I mean, if that's the case, that's honestly not horribly bad in my opinion, considering I feel like I fucked up a lot here so far. Oh boy, yeah, no, I don't think we're getting anywhere good. Darkness lurches upon the dome of light, stretched thin above the city by menders weaving fast stitches. Riots ripple through the slender spaces between people packed tightly together, and the warp blinked at your defenses, testing them. It finally sinks in just how many dead rest in harboring now. This is really the beginning of the end, isn't it? You grieve, Aleo says. Longship's finally sinking, so to speak. All's left to do is bail, till our arms grow weak. You feel this old, nagging survival need scratching at your thoughts. Food, water, shelter. Hey. Heroes. Thing is, everyone here is much higher level than the ones with Ivor, so I think we kind of wanna save our renown for them, but I'm thinking actually they're separate renowns. Okay, no supplies available. No items that I can use. They came from all parts of Arbery, carrying their dead. An enormous longship, the king wouldn't be needing it anymore, was hoisted up to the Black Rock Plateau. Never mind the hassle, this is tradition. Arranged within the longship, many hundreds of bodies rest, ready for the afterlife, ready for peace amongst the stars. Their struggles are over. You hear all this from the orator declaring the last rites, preparing to set the longship ablaze. Remember those who traveled with you to Arbery. You've never seen so many dead in one place, and you hope to never see this many again. But despite the tragedy, this is a reassuring moment, that there can still be dignity in death, even in these circumstances. The fires are lit and special bundles laid along the ship's edge tint the flames in different colors, a gleaming rainbow rising towards the sky, and a bridge for brave souls. You imagine the ship drifting out to sea as the fire burns low. The solemn audience begins to pile stones and soil atop to form the traditional tumulus. Speeches, feast... I don't know. Not sure we can afford a feast right now. In a low voice, you say all the things you wish you could have said. And somewhere down deep, you know now that your prayers were heard and understood. It is some small comfort. Leo puts his hand on your shoulders. His eyes are red, some combination of drinking and grieving, but there's a smile on his lips. Okay, got some renown for that. Happy with that. I can only imagine how hard all this must be for you. I never had the privilege of meeting your father, but I've only heard incredible things about him. I think he would be very proud of you right now. Right now. Why? Where I look, I don't see the dead. I see all those who live on, instead. Leo stands quietly beside you, deep in thought. You can't help yourself from rhyming, can you? Alea looked slightly embarrassed, if you caught him indulging in a vice. I'm sorry. I hope I didn't come off as disrespectful with what I said. I have a hard time putting it to bed. When I was a boy, my grandmother was a famous seer in our small town. I was in awe of her. She claimed the gods never died, that they still broke through her. Others would come from far away to hear the fate or feel close to them. Sometimes I would listen through the wall to the amazing things she told these people, even though it was forbidden. She knew. Before she died, she told me a secret. She said she made it all up. I got upset. I called her a fraud, but she explained that just because she made it up doesn't mean it wasn't real. Stories we tell are just as real as all the things we see and feel, she said. Then she died. I remembered those last words clear as a bell, and I began to make up stories of my own. Eventually, it became hard not to see the whole world as a story. And you're always writing one in your head. When I felt afraid or upset as a child, it helped to imagine myself as someone else reading my story. Like the gods were looking down and seeing that I can create things as well. Anyway, I'm sorry about all the rhymes. I'll try to keep them to more appropriate moments. Very cutting it very close there, mister. Later. Yeah. I guess it's time we moved on. I suppose we must. The Menders shouldn't be left alone on the wards, and there's already a murmur spreading through the clans of not enough food to go around. Sometimes it feels like too much. True hero comes reluctantly. Though we move on now with shuffling feet, our hearts will forever be incomplete. Mm. Sure. Oh. Oh well. I mean, what can Sapphire do? She can do the buffs. Speed of the North Wind. Ah. Okay, maybe upgrading her. Oh. Okay, never mind. Hmm. I don't know. Hmm. Sure. I mean, having additional strength never hurt anyone. Part of the city smolders since the riots, matching the mood in the lower ranks. Supplies are scattered, impossible to tally your portions since the funeral. Hoarding seems necessary for the future, and you're afraid other clans in Arbering will feel the same. If nothing else, we should set the precedent from here on out. Combine and ration the remaining food tightly. Trust overcomes. Some are relieved to place that burden on you, others insist on keeping a watchful eye on the stockpile. Okay, that sounded like a good option. Menders are spread out evenly along the walls, each overlapping the light created by the next. Guards with distant expressions stand watch between them. Around their feet are piles of warp, dredge, and men alike. Starting to scale over the bodies on the other side of the wall, says Zephyr, some small disgust in her voice. As if to prove her the point, Amanda yells when more warp rise into view. Hurry! Beckons Zephyr. Oh. Ah! Oh no. Does not bode well. Okay, let's bring Zephyr along. Let's see what she can do. I don't know. Anyone else? Yeah. Okay. Huh. Okay. Keep the warp away from the benders. Will do. Easier said than done. Okay. At least we don't have to worry too much about getting flanked. So that's pretty cool for us. Makes like the whole shield wall thing maybe a little bit easier. I don't know. Where's Petrus here? Let's get ourselves a buddy. And she can do the breeze. Huh? Oh. Oh no. Ah! Hate. Ah, motherfucker. I thought we could maybe move along here, but apparently not. Okay, you know what, you just rest, buddy, then, I guess. I mean, we've got 14 points, might as well, splurge a little bit. Oh, warped horse spawn. Nice. And by that I mean not nice. Men's dredge, but I think this dude counts as a dredge, so let's maybe knock him just back. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ouch. There we go. Let's see. Okay. No, not so bad. Who's up next? That fella. Mm-hmm. All adjacent units. Shit. Let's see how that works. I don't know. Maybe... Not entirely sure how this... Hey. Okay, loot him. Okay. Maybe not the best use of that, but hey, still. But not with him. I was hoping maybe for a little bit more. I mean, Elite had like a very good, thing there going on, but unfortunately, I don't know, it was a little bit too risky for my taste, as demonstrated right now. Oh no. Okay, that's okay, that's fine. Yeah, now let's not really that helpful anymore. I can knock him back up to 2 tiles. So 1, 2, and then it does... Yeah, that's actually maybe good, I think. Ah, shit. Oh no. I didn't realize it was like a spread thing. Ah, bye. That was less than ideal. Like, I didn't realize it would... I forgot it would go in every which direction. Ouch. Fine. Hey. Uh-oh. This is not great. Uh, if I'd gone over there, it would have been better, but still. Huh? I thought it did like damage. I guess because he didn't get knocked back. It didn't do like any damage to the adjacent ones. Oh boy. No, this one's sloppy. I'm not gonna lie. Didn't do a great job here so far. I mean, I guess I got an achievement for defeating people with the Bastion, but that's... Oh... That's maybe a little bit too little too late here. Oh no. Reinforcements, but not for us. Oh bye. You know what, I don't know. Let's give me... maybe like another chance here. To not be as stupid. Yeah. And let's see. I mean, having them, if we have them walk up to us, Outliers like thing is probably helpful. Like if they, considering the arena's pretty narrow. And let's put him right next to us so we get the bonus armor. There we go, that's... Huh? Okay, I guess adjacent to Eagle. I thought it was like we knock him back, he travels, and then once he bumps in there, he does like damage to everyone around him there, but that's not how it works. Okay, that's unfortunate, but also fine, I guess. Let's see. Okay, shit. Ah! Okay, good. I was going to get very mad if he were to walk over these. Who's up next? That fella back there. Okay. There we go, that was nice. Okay, good. Yes! That made things a lot nicer. Ouch. Let's see, do I want to mend somebody? I guess I can mend that Gather now. Or I can, you know, put him in a World of Hurt. I think that's also good. Yay! Let us see. Strike and burn. And it also gave like people a debuff now, if I understand correctly. Huh? Ooh. I don't know, maybe he's in a bit too tight a spot for my taste, but... that was effective. Eh. Okay, that wasn't so impressive. Yeah. Who's up next? That lady, rather. Ouchie. Let's get out of here. Okay. So far, so good. I mean... not sure we're quite putting out as much damage as I would have hoped. Let's see. Ah, fuck. I walked over the coal. Heh. Didn't expect that to come in handy for me. Who's up next? That fella. Mm-hmm. Ooh. No. Shit. Whoops, sorry. Stay there. There we go, that was a nice one. Not sure I'm quite there. Overkill, but what can you do? Okay. What can we do here? Mend or attack? I guess attack, maybe. Ouch. Okay, this isn't great. Okay, how many reinforcements are there? Oh boy, that's a lot of them. Oh, and also in unpleasant spaces. Uh, none of this bodes well. Nah. I mean, that's not bad. This, however, is. Ah, fuck. Frustrating. F. Uh, shit. Okay, he at least can't get into range right now. Okay, good. Oh no. Oh. Oh no. And rip. Let's try this again. Jesus. Yes. I guess. Well, guess I'm getting like my money's worth when it comes to this game being hard. I mean, Odd Life was a good idea. I feel like Odd Life definitely here. I don't know, maybe like go long on the bow, on the archers. I don't know, Zephyr wasn't... I don't know, the thing is I didn't want, like, all my guys are too squishy for me to really want to throw them into the thick of people, other than maybe Eagle. So I'm not sure Zephyr's whole thing is really all that helpful. Mm-hmm. Okay. Hmm. You support this dude. Hmm. Make a bit of a trap there. Okay, not quite. Ouch. Okay. There we go. Ah. There we go. Thank you. Uh. Okay. That's one less dude. Well. And there we go. That's 2 guys down. And rip. Well, what can you do? Ouch. Wait, so actually I think with Irsa dead, oh no. Ew, that wasn't great. But yeah, with Irsa dead, I think the like codes are going to stay around there forever, so that's pretty nice. Anyone need some mending? Eagle did, but it's a little too late for poor Eagle. But yeah, still, maybe. Ouch. Oh. Huh. Uh-huh. Oh no. Okay. Okay. Okay, 3. Ouch. Uh, yeah, rip. Okay. Cute. Less cute. Hmm. Ah, frustrating. Okay. Uh... Oh, man. Yeah, no, this isn't going great. Oi. Fuck me. I wonder. Okay, I should do a better job protecting my archers. That's fine. Uh-huh. Yeah, we know. Okay, and maybe play better to OLED strength. So, yeah, easier said than done. Right, Jason allies +2. Okay, so we want her to be in the thick of things. Kinda. Let's bring the boys forward. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. I'm not entirely sure how... Is it like here? No. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Ow. Annoying. I know. Damage, but... Get fucked. And also he got shot by a lad there. That's... Very happy with that being the case. Ah. There we go, that's one less. Hmm? Ah, he's in Overwatch. But that's actually fine. I don't think we're getting within range of him anyway, so... Heh. I don't care. I just care about messing these guys up. Okay, that wasn't super effective, but still not bad. Mm-hmm, good. If I were to move over here... I know I lose... But I don't lose... yeah, I don't get hit by that thing. Now if I were to move the run through though, I think I would get hit, so... Okay, good. Ouch. I don't know, you just take attacks maybe, buddy. Can we... Yes, but he resisted. Because he's a tough one. Mm-hmm. Mm. That's good. Not quite as good, but still fine. Mm. Is he still on Overwatch? I don't think he is. No. No, he isn't. Not right now, so... Oh, should we do it this one? To break on one day, but I don't wanna go with that, so... Let's do it like this. Make him easy pickings for the next turn. Ouch. Mm. Okay. Ah, shit. Sorry, buddy. Forgot you were there. To be fair, it wasn't like entirely very easily visible. Hey. Oi. Jesus, chill. Mend. Mm. Ouch. Ouch. Oh. Okay, fuck. Annoying. Okay, now the reinforcements, but at least more of our guys are alive now. Well, for the time being. And strength. Okay, that wasn't quite as effective as I'd hoped. Yeah. Okay, well, I guess that's as good as this could have gone, so I'm not complaining. Did I? Did I mend somebody? Hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Ouch. But you don't do your thing now. Alright, lad. What can you do? I mean, the amount of people who can get through his armor are actually very limited right now. There's that bear, but hopefully he's going to take a bit more damage before that. So, I think the best call is to make sure this dude is as less as unarmored as possible. Okay, good. Like so. Oh, bye. Yay, this is not great. Okay. Ouch. Okay. Ouch. This was stupid. I should have focused on a different target. Live and learn except for the part where we're dead. I'll bye. How the Annoying. I don't know, I don't like the... Like all the status effects the enemies can do on you. No, fuck it. This time around, let's, I guess, prioritize getting rid of the fucking bears. Easier said than done. Don't remember a lead being this squishy. Because, like, I don't know, I probably should boost her strength, because with that, Overwatch isn't as effective because she can't get through people's armors. Okay, rip. That wasn't a great use of my time and resources. Oh, come on. Jesus. But fuck, let's get rid of this asshole still. Nice try. Okay. Oh, yes, rip. That. Half 6. Yeah, that ought to be enough. Okay. There we go. Okay, fine. And let's get mad. Oh no. Ah, this isn't good. Who's up next? Then it's a bear, and I haven't hurt the bear yet. I don't know. Okay, that's good. That's fine. Ah! Cassidy's a feature. I hate those fucking things. There's so much. Okay, that's okay. Okay. I mean, we're not in a very fortunate... Okay, that was fine. That's fine with me. Alternatively, can I use... Yeah. Going for this is better. Sorry about setting your corpse on fire, Eagle. Okay, this is... Ouch. Okay, that's fine. Okay, Sure, why not? Rip. I don't know, man. This is very frustrating. Ow. Okay, this time around I gotta fucking focus on the bear. It's just like... maybe holding the line. Mhm. Mhm. Easier said than done, I know. I mean, so at least the big guys can't go through there then. Uh-huh. Hmm? Well, at least it was something. There you go, Ilsa. Some help. Uh. Oh, this fucking dude there. It's... right. Okay, now he's much less of an issue. Mm-hmm. So it's this dude. Uh, was tempting, but I think he'd be too exposed after that. There we go. Fuck you, asshole. That's one less worry. Should I? Eh. Ouch. Hmm? That's fine. Okay. That's fine. I keep repeating nervously. Jesus Christ. And now we made it easier for him to... Well, he took some damage there, but still... RIP. Okay, this isn't good. But you're going to protect people from getting it, the bear from getting to our squishier targets. And, you know, you die in a way that benefits, that hurts your team. That's... Oh, wait, he's still alive, though. That's crazy. Let's see. I'm worried about this dude, though. But he's not yet. It's not yet his turn, so... Ouch. Hmm. There we go. Okay, now it's spare time, but... Ouch. And ought to keep her from doing too much damage. Okay, good. Almost. Mm-hmm. He's an issue still. And I don't really... Ah, right? Well. I mean, it's still an issue, but hopefully he's slightly less of one now. Okay. Again, if you wanna go for your own targets, that's fine with me, honestly. Okay. There we go. Okay, rip. Yeah. Ouch. Okay, wow, good. Very happy about that. Ah, should have moved one further. Oh no. F. But... Come on, Bastion. Almost. Fuck me. This game is a poopy face sometimes. Oh joy. Yeah, no. Fuck, I'm fucked. Man. Like, my only chance is to get through them before they call in the reinforcements so I can reinforce. Boy. This is all very frustrating. Maybe if I were to bring Sapphire along so she could, like, well, first boost Bastion's time, like, movement so he can get in the middle of them and do, like, his big, chunky, like, his big smash attack. I don't know, man. It's all very tough. But I feel like the shield wall tactic was working, and then have the archers hit them from the back was working very well until the last second where suddenly it doesn't work very well. +1 will per turn, +1 armor per turn, +1 break resist, protects from death, -2 strength attack. Not sure though. What do you? I mean, we probably should keep people closer to Alette, in general, so they can get her will bonus thing. Okay. Ah, fuck. Uh, If I were to attack him, then he would move next turn and kill me in one hit. I don't know, maybe Probably not a wise idea to have him move it away, but okay. He went for Eagle instead. This is good for me. Uh, I'm not sure if he moves over there. I think he can already start hitting people. You do your Overwatch thing. Oh, hello there. Did we get a little comrade? Oh, wait. Yes. Let's see. Elsa. Oh wow. Okay, I mean, at least he got a little bit of a debuff. Annoying builder. Oops. Okay. Good luck. Okay, fuck. I sort of feel like they actually... Now they finally learned to actually actively avoid that stuff. Which I'm not happy about. If I were to... Okay. But actually it's good to knock people around consider when Alette's there. Since she's got her the whole well, the whole thing with, you know, probably a little bit too exposed here. Okay, still, I'm protected from the bear, and I can do another run through to get out of this trouble right here, Lex. Yeah, shit. Odd life wasted a turn. I was hoping that he would run into it, but... I swear I did that on purpose. Second. Hello there, little friend. Well. I mean, that was pretty nice. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. There we go. That's beautiful. Yeah. Okay, Eagle, you're not... Well, you could be doing better. Okay, ouch. Okay. Not so great with all the willpower these people gain, but, what can you do? Okay, bear, shit. Well, not much I can do against that, so, I guess bash this dude. Hope he does like his stupid maul attack. He did. This is good. Okay, this dude's dead. Ouch. Let's... do we want to finish this dude off? Or... do we want to... go... Latin... Let's see... Okay, never mind. Good choice not to... I mean, we could have healed Gil maybe, but good choice not to attack him. I forgot he's standing on colds. That's fine with me. How about you? You. 13. Over there. Okay, he's significantly weaker now. Unfortunately, not much I can do to help Petrus right now, I don't think. Oh! Well, that did that. This is good. Okay, things are going pretty well here. The bear's still an issue, though. Not much I can do here, though. Okay, he took some damage. Not enough for my taste. Good. Well, not good that she's poisoned, but good that she isn't dead, so... Should have gone for the bloody flail instead. Okay, well, rip Petrus, but... There we go, that's him gone. Thing is he going to move? He can't move over here. Can he? It's very hard to tell, considering the movement tiles are kind of, like, we can't see, like, the movement tiles are sort of blocked by other effects. But honestly, he's probably going to go for a Gil, right? Famous last words, because he's got like an extra aggro, but I don't know. Doesn't seem like he's been going for that. Yeah, beautiful. Love it. Riff to me. Annoying. Okay. Still. Oh, come on. That's annoying. Almost. So close. I swear to God. No? Okay, two problems. We've got the archer, the slinger, I mean, and we've got the bear. If we were able to knock out the, or at least neuter the slinger, um, he can't attack a lad, so she still can do her Overwatch thing and actually be effective at it. I don't know. Seems a bit insane. There we go, I think. But yeah, pretty tough. Yeah, yeah. I mean, if I don't know, I'm guessing if we were like very clearly losing completely immediately, I would be like more tempted to change my tactics, but it feels like we are just like a couple of, like a little bit of luck away from getting things right, so I don't know. Let's not call in reinforcements right now, maybe? Now he's probably going to avoid that. I swear to God, they know where I put that. It's like, come on. And I mean, if fuck off. Jesus Christ. Like they can tell where I put the in this one. In the first game, they would like actively walk into it, or maybe on lower difficulties, but on these, I'm pretty sure they realize where I put those. Like, it's silly. Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah. I mean, actually, let him... Because, like, this is blocking more for the big fellas. Like, if we put him over here, they can sneak past in that way, but... Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you block some people. Block a bit of movement, turn them into tighter lanes of attack. Probably should have had him next to Petrus for the additional, but that's fine. Okay, good. I mean, should make it harder for him. Why is he always going for her? It's like, don't I have a fucking character that has increased aggro? But he's always, like, I feel like at this point this is scripted. There's like some scripting going on that I... God damn it. And he's always going to the left, so... I don't know, I guess I'm just going to try and see if the AI, like, is pre-programmed in a way that can be exploited. Fine, I guess. I don't fucking care. I mean, I do. I'm actually, as you might be able to tell, I care a lot because I'm getting very mad at the game. Okay. Now he's probably just going to go straight ahead, right? Ah, never mind. Okay. Okay, so it's a bad, Issa, then that is... Then Bastion, maybe I can... Bastion, yeah, he can run in there to knock this dude down a little bit. Okay, that might be what we need. You do Overwatch, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's just do... I guess Bird of Prey, I don't know. Not that it does like a lot, but you know, it's a bit. And now these guys are sort of... was unnecessary really to do it like this. But now he's kinda... never mind. Maybe a little bit more. Okay, he's like slightly less annoying now than he was before. That's okay. I mean, if you guys wanna enjoy yourself, that's more than okay with me, honestly. Yeah. Okay. Ah, that was a bad place for this. But fine. Okay, or maybe he does like his weird... Okay, no. That's fine. Let's just finish him off. Obviously now she quits, but hey, fine, whatever. Now it's time to burn some motherfuckers. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, almost done. That's cute. Well, not really. I don't like it actually, but it's not the worst thing ever. Like so. Okay, now it's bear time. Bear can attack. Unfortunately. Yeah, Jesus, that's not nice. But I'm sure we can... Okay, we can do something about that, I'm sure. Uh... Okay, you're over there. Hmm. Okay, I don't like it. Thing is, it does heal Dredge, so I'm not sure I can get away with doing that. Doesn't feel very lucky to me, but okay. Uh, okay. Good. Mhm. Okay. Okay. Bear problem has been taken care of. This isn't good. I mean, Petrus is fucking dead. Not much I can do about that, so... I don't know. Okay, he's dead. Mhm. Okay, he's not dead somehow. I don't know how anything works at this point. Uh, okay, we've got one there. There, 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 there. And another bear. Again, bear's probably the worst. I mean, okay, good. That's one less. And we got a free turn for our troubles. Uh, okay. Ouch. Nice. Okay, Bastion. Hmm. Hmm. Blah. I don't wanna. Why is everything so bad and everybody so mean to me? Fine. Let's see. Who's up next? That's the lady. I'm not so happy about any of this. Did I just... Why don't I regenerate any? Ah, fuck me. That's annoying. All of this is fucking annoying. Jesus Christ. Okay, fine. Guess I've got some sorta help the people here. What do they? Uh-huh. Oh. Ah! Oh. I should have just let him. Hmm. Oh well. No? Huh? Huh? Okay, what did he do again? I don't know. Fuck me. Okay, this is good. What the? Oh, could he just stop doing that? Could they just stop being annoying? Jesus. I mean, I'm like not playing smart, but I don't think there's like a smart way to play at this point. I'm just fucked. I mean, weren't you like supposed to be able to knock them out of that? Wasn't that like a thing at one point? Okay, come on, kill everyone. One-shot everything, I'm fine. Oh, don't. I don't care. This is such a slog. No, never mind. Fuck it. Let's reload this. Jesus. This game's getting stupid. Okay. I mean, with alert, we can... It's good to make use of a, like, Overwatch ability. It's maybe probably pretty good to have people that can knock people around. So Eagle and maybe Luden, I guess, instead of Patches. Should I Odd Life? I mean, Odd Life's helpful. Do we need Ilsa? Maybe like this. Like Odd Life can knock people's, like, make it so people have to take damage when they move. That's, I don't know. This thing is, they're also squishy. Wait, I didn't bring a lad along this time around. Ah! Jesus. This is so very frustrating. Okay, now I broke the game. Well, I guess. Let's try this again. Mhm. Yeah. Okay, let's try it once again. If not, then I think at this point I'm just going to um knock the difficulty down to medium, to normal. I guess I'm just not a hard guy. I'm not as hard as some people want me to be. Actually, maybe Canary. being able to poison people could be a good idea. I don't know. I probably don't have enough, like, blocking forces here, but... Okay. Let's try it, I guess. I mean, I can call in reinforcements with Petrus. So we've got, like, one more melee dude who's, like, good for blocking people if nothing else. Mm-hmm. Ouch. Okay, somehow he's still alive. I don't know how. Can she walk up, run away after she does that? Oh, where does other horse spawn? I guess that's where other horse spawn. I don't know. I'm very skeptical about this. Well. I don't know. I guess it could be worse. Okay. I'm guessing it is getting worse. Hmm? Hmm? Ouch. I don't know. I do not know. Yep. Whoops, sorry, cannery. But it got off these guys. That's fine. Okay. So far, so good. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. I mean, that's obviously not great, but also not the worst thing ever. Hmm. Uh, I mean, he's going to ignore that? Okay. Well, that's, I guess, not the worst thing ever. Sorry, Bastion. But I don't think I can really save you. What the hell? Okay. Huh. Ah, fuck. That wasn't quite how I thought that would go. Yeah. Hmm. There we go. I mean, he's going to do, like, his stupid poison stuff. Which there isn't, like, anything to fix, but, well... Might as well. Ouch. Ouch. Okay. I feel like this time around we might be able to do something. Uh-huh. There we go. Okay. Right, you're gonna retreat. And so are you. If you're back, okay, never mind. I thought maybe I could cheese it by, you know, calling in reinforcements and hoping that they'd just be, you know, they'd just be magically healed. Okay, that's good. Huh? Yeah. Okay, fight. Now, do we get the first turn or the enemy? I wonder. And I wonder if Petrus's reinforcement thing recharges. I guess the enemy goes first, which not great. Okay, but okay, that's a 9. Rip. It's okay. Actually, he can. As far as my opinion goes, he can keep his thing going. Yes, I know. Ouch. Okay, he's on Overwatch, but he's got 4, so unlikely to do anything now. Ouch. He said famous last words. Ouch. Okay, that dude, he's bad news. Ow, not great. I guess he gets like a guaranteed 1 damage, or am I just getting very unlucky? Okay, fine. Okay, that was less impressive than I'd hoped. And that was more. Okay. Ouch. But +2 aggro, which is interesting. 2 strength resist. Yeah. But we're knocking down his armor slightly. Annoying. No, this is not good. Good. Ah, just one tile. Okay, that's fine though. Ah, okay, that doesn't work fine. That's fair enough. Ouch. Okay. Okay. This is all very... Yeah, well... Oh, somehow... I mean, I'm not complaining. I don't know how, but somehow he's still alive, so that's fine with me. Okay, now fuck you. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Okay. Okay. Right, what happens now? Is it just game over? Mm-hmm. I guess they wouldn't tell us that everyone's injured and if it was just game over, right? Also, please don't question. Sometimes I have to wonder about humanity. We're barely holding the walls and all the clansmen can manage is to rob and kill each other. Captain, my men need more protections on the walls. We have as many men as we can spare, Valka. The rest are in the streets. Aberang isn't worth saving if only killers and thieves remain. Even if my father were here, he'd have little control over the city now. I have even less, but I'm certain I can find men loyal to my father's banner. Put me in command on the walls. Are you certain? I can guarantee no safety here. If there's a time for me to lead, it is now. I look to you. You realize that whoever is put in charge of the walls may be in serious danger. Hmm. Let's... I guess Ludin wants to, so let's let him do that. He's also not as useful as Petrus, I think, in case he's dead now. What are yours, Ludin? Your father would be proud. Father was a lot of things, but proud of his son is not one of them. I'll send word to loyal men and keep the men standing. Thanks, buddy. You're a real peach. Uh-huh. Wow, we've got 7 more days. I guess we fought them off. Okay. Now back with the goon squad. Karen enters a field of tall grass, or as Avon tells you, something more akin to seaweed. You wouldn't call it that anymore. The grass blades are now ebony razor-edged corkscrews that bite at your skin, pulled waist high, and go on as fast as I can see. I snap easily enough, Vargat says, shattering a cluster with a loud smack from his shield. Yeah, the sound will turn the heads of anything that isn't already looking our direction, replies Eirik, rubbing a stinging cut on his arm. We've got a long way to go, you say, so let's come to some agreement here. Smash through it. Sure. Something oddly satisfying about blasting through the brittle blades, and the others seem to be letting off some steam too. Thankfully, it draws no attention, but you wonder if the extra effort may have slowed and tired the camera. But hey, we got a morale for that, so that's nice. And yeah, this time around I think we... wasn't... No, I think we also had 25 with this group. The ground begins to twinkle softly beneath your feet. Others notice it too. Juno hums a soft lullaby, and a nebula of light drifts from her staff like campfire embers, reflecting off a plane of tinted glass that sprawls out ahead in every direction. Ice, says Ivan. Or it once was. Can't be sure what the darkness has done to it. Unlike the jagged shale you've trampled so far, it lays in geometric patterns of flat paint, some hanging curiously in the air. Volgats there's a short slide onto it, saying, "Seems solid enough." Spread out in single file. One good mistake deserves another, mutters Ollie. One, replies Spar, sliding onto the ice. It withstands their weight as well as their skepticism. I mean, we can't really afford to. Step lightly, the ice may hold, but let's not test it. I swear something beneath us is moving. It was an ocean. Surely there are many things still there. Some bigger than others. And maybe we should keep quiet. Oh, hey, buddy. Hell. It's him. Juno grips her staff tightly, hands trembling. You've never seen that. She speaks low, over her shoulder, but you hear it clear as a bell. No matter what happens now, protect Ivind. What exactly is the plan here? Not to lose hope. Serpent speaks. You don't understand its word, but you get the tone. Juno shouts back, and you understand her perfectly well. You fail again and again. You won't succeed this time. The serpent rears up as it responds, until only wildly coiling loops of ragged monster scales can be seen in the light. It needs to shatter the ice. Go! Oh boy. The serpent strikes like a whip, snapping up Juno between its jaws and slams its head into the ice, wildly, unconcerned for itself. Juno somehow weaves patterns with broken arms. The ice beneath you bugs. Suddenly it occurs to you that Juno has taken control of something deep beneath your feet and it's approaching fast. Go! She screams once more. Oh boy. Ivan freezes. You throw him over your shoulder and run, just as the ice groans and splinters from another impact, snapping like bear traps. Ravens scatter in terror. Oh boy. Gods, the ash! Can't see a damn thing! Just keep going. Well, that was the general plan, wasn't it? Okay. Is everyone here? You shout. Ravens rub soot from their faces and cough into their hands. Thick black dust haunts the air, kicked up by the Leviathan's thrashing. I can see her! Ivan shouts. A globe of light detaches from the convulsing silhouette of the serpent, blazing through the air and crashing like a meteor, far in the distance. Ivan darts ahead with his own light. The rest follow. You crawl through curtains of dust. It's suddenly dark as a moonless night. Juno's light dims and winks out. Hurry! Shouts Ivan. Soon you admit it's impossible to know if you're heading the right direction anymore. Ivan begins to panic. Probably best not to split up. Keep heading in your current direction. An eternity passes. More? Could it be days? You've no idea, or even what direction you're heading anymore. Tread over identical flat earth. We're not going to find her just randomly wandering around, you can see to an exhausted crew. Oh shit. Uh-huh. You sweep the area, leaving markings as guideposts. It's frustratingly slow. Hold! Oli puffs after a long silence. Shapes ahead shamble towards you. Oh boy, I think we lost some time doing that. And everyone's injured, help. Well. Okay. I mean... mean, that's helpful with her abilities. I don't know. I don't like having to rely on pure chance. Oh, fuck. I see something. I think we found her. We are not the only ones. Okay, fuck. So, these guys, these guys, these guys, these guys, that guy, this guy, that guy. Okay, he does the cure damage. 11. Everyone's got a higher armor than he. I should have, but I don't think I have the ability to. I don't know. Who's first? That fella. I mean, better than nothing, I guess. Ouch. Okay. He's on Overwatch. That's fine, actually, with me. Oh. I thought maybe we had like a knockback effect on him, but unfortunately not, which means I sort of moved into a very bad, stupid position. Well... Okay, how far? Strength of will. Right to lightning. Deals 1 strength damage plus 1 per 2 tiles jump. Target concussed. How far can we do that? Sure. Don't... I mean, that wasn't bad. Ouch. Okay, do I wanna... I kind of wanna knock back... Nope. This dude. In initiative. If at all possible. Okay. Oh well. Sure. What are the odds? plus 100% to hit, strength damage plus 1. Ouch. Bonk. Ouchie. Well, fuck. Oh, I mean, I guess I could knock him back in initiative. Ah, sorry. That one was on me though. Okay. Huh? Ah. Wait. Huh? Why did it... Aww. I didn't know Overwatch worked against hidden units. What the fuck is the point of hiding units if the Overwatch doesn't work against them? Works against them, rather. This fucking blows. Okay, never mind. Load again. Wee! Party time. Just keep reloading everything. Uh-huh. Like, I don't know. I feel in this game they introduce too many game mechanics that... and don't really explain them as well as they ought to. Mm-hmm. Okay. Is that good? Chill. I mean, puncture is nice, considering everyone's very heavily armored. So, maybe that's good. I don't know. I don't know. Hi, everybody. Hello. Okay, is our situation different than before? I don't think it is. We've got these fuckers. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, okay, but at least now he's slightly less threatening. Okay. I mean, still an issue though. Okay. He's probably on the lookout, yeah. Dum, dum. Ah, fuck, both of them. I thought maybe we could make it so he only hits one. Like, got hit only by the weaker of the two, but apparently not. This fucker. Ouch. Ah! Shouldn't have moved. Chunk, chunk, chunk. Ah, well. It's fine. Set up. Ah! Jeez. Jeez. And the drill stones disappeared. Shit. Well, I guess that's better than nothing. Is it though? Is it though? I don't know. Annoying. Okay, somehow that didn't trigger the thing. Okay, good. Uh, okay. Chung. Chung. Or rather, no, never mind, do not. Ah, joy. No, doesn't interrupt him at all, of course. Hmm. No. Should I man someone? I mean, probably wouldn't hurt, honestly, but I don't know. I think I've kind of lost my will to engage with this game in a constructive manner. Like, my brain don't work too good no more. Sure, whatever, do that. Hmm. Bonk. Okay, that counts as moving, I guess. Well. Hmm. Ah, never mind. Why did I do that? Why am I such a dum-dum? The answer is I do not know. Hey, I guess. I don't know. I mean, what else am I gonna do? Buddy, I'm... I know, you gotta go out and piss. I am very aware of that. Ah, fuck me. Yeah, never mind. Let's load that again. And this time around, I don't know. I don't know what to do this time around. I guess let's just see what happens if we fail. If it's just going to cost us time again. Yada yada. I mean, actually, the pig sticker is maybe sort of helpful because it can knock people in directions I want them to. Hmm. Actually, I know this is kind of cheesy, but we know there's like two guys right next to each other, so let's start with the event, I guess. Like, diagonally. Ah! Annoying. Okay. What is it you think you're seeing out there? Okay. Rat. Chill. Okay. They're both in Overwatch mode. I mean, I know, but this way I'm just getting hit by one of their attacks. Oh, pal. I know. I'll just try doing this better once more, and then it's time to head outside. Okay. Ouch. Hmm. Should we... Hmm? Oh. Okay. Just out of... Oh, not quite. Good. Okay, good. Because the more damage this asshole takes, the less of a hassle it's going to be. Never mind. Okay, somehow, thank you for... Wasn't the one I wanted, actually. The attack. I wanted the other one. Yeah. I... Ouch. Uh, uh. Ouch. Hmm. Okay. Zip, great, love it. Oh, love it even more. Joy, joy, joy. Adjacent enemies, so it shouldn't... Okay, it didn't. Good. At least something. No, not the pig sticker, the other one. Knock back 1 tile, 2 tiles. Okay, it's useless. Well, I mean, not useless, but also not as helpful as I would have liked it to be. No? Okay. Ouch. Okay now. Okay. Mhm. Okay. Yes. Well, at least something. Oh no. Rip. Rip, everyone. Okay. Annoying. I mean, then now reinforcements arrive, so there's not much I can do. Well, I don't know. Yes, let's rest. Cool. And then, this is basically all I can do right now, I guess. Okay. Hmm. Okay, I guess the AI broke. Cool. Huh. Okay. Sure. Whatever. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. Ah. Ouch. Okay. I mean, whatever. Cool, I guess. Love it. Mm-hmm. Okay. There we go. That's that. Let's see what happens. Mm-hmm. Great, my renown is so grown that everybody's injured, so I guess I can't just... Like any battle going forward, I probably can't win. So, cool. Man, maybe I should restart the entire game now. Hmm. You gasp in the suffocating darkness. The golden glow from your eyelids winkles out. It feels like... And then you gasp and pain returns to your limbs. You briefly wonder if this is the afterlife until you hear Spar mumble, "How am I still not dead?" Ash hangs heavily in the air as Ivan cradles the body of Juno, a soft glow surrounding her. The warped are nowhere to be seen. The survivors glance amongst each other. You find Juno's body lying out on the... She is mangled, barely recognizable. Grotesque. It's loud. Fuck it. Fuck it. What am I gonna do? Yada yada. Let's try this once more and... Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes. I don't know. Arthrun doesn't seem to have been such a big help so far. Like healing, and I don't know, it sounds nice, but it's so weak that generally it doesn't. And they're so much tougher than we are that generally it doesn't matter. Uh, okay. Okay, he's... Uh, buddy! What are you doing? There's people outside. Yes, that's true. Jesus Christ, my man. Yo. Yes. Ouch. Ooh. Uh, very good. Come on, chill. Hmm. Ah, joy. Hmm. Okay. let's make more of those, I guess. Joy! Thing is, that would be helpful, but I don't think he's going to survive as long. Okay, maybe actually he did. Oh well. And let's hope he attacks spawn instead of... No, obviously not. I don't know. I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna keep doing this then. If you wanna be stupid. Wow, fun. This game, I don't know, man. I'll, I'll just put it on normal. This is stupid. Okay, everyone's mad at me. It's fine, it's fine. Oh, how do you chill? Yeah, you know what, fuck this. Like, I know we can't continue playing after this, but the problem is, at this point, everyone's fucking so injured that every battle we fight from now on, it's going to be an automatic loss, so... Yeah, I don't know, man. Guess I gotta maybe reload an earlier save or something. I mean, slap the difficulty down and reload an earlier save, because I'm not sure I can make it otherwise. Oh, what joy. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this. I don't know, I kinda did. It's nice to stream again. It would be... It wasn't really... I wasn't really like playing this game in a way that maximized my fun with it, I guess. But hey. Anyways, catch you guys next time. See ya.